Up next, we have Charan Lakkaraju sir, a visionary leader in education and the founder of Student Tribe, a platform empowering students across India. With over 15 years of experience and Forbes 30 under 30 recognition, Charan has inspired hundreds of thousands of students through his work. Today, he'll be sharing his insights on staying human in a world increasingly shaped by AI. Please join me in welcoming Sir Charan onto the stage.
Okay. Uh, First of all, thank you. Lot of trouble, lot of follow-ups. I see a lot of great student work and great job, Michelle. And it's, I know all the speakers were saying, like, we gave trouble. It's always an anxiety whenever we want to do public speaking. That keeps people doing that. Okay. Shall I use the podium or not? Like, you can. It's there's no rule, right? Yeah, it's my choice. First of all, when I read the word called apricity, that's where my whole curiosity started, because sometimes you're not so fortunate enough to have a great vocabulary that makes you feel curious to know what's the meaning behind the word first. And when I Googled it, I just read one line called the warmth of sun in the winter. The word apricity means the warmth of sun in winter. You feel good. When in winter, if you see sun, you feel good. In summer, you don't. But when you see a winter, a proper winter, and you see a sun rays falling on you, you feel like, wow, that's great. And today when someone asks me, what should I talk? What is your topic? Every other day, we feel like the AI is ruling. The AI is changing our lives. And the AI is, taking away jobs. And some students keep asking, where's the assignment? You just put it in ChatGPT. It will generate the assignment for you. Yes, how many of your students did an assignment in ChatGPT? Majority of them. So where is the whole human angle missing? The one profession, let's start with a basic thing. In English alphabet of 26 letters, the two letters which are ruling our lives today are A and I. Every other day you start with your day with AI. Especially as entrepreneur, I started listening to the word called AI first, not from a ChatGPT point of view, but when I started playing chess. How many of you have understood a video game? Might have played some game against a computer? Yes? Don't you think that was AI? Yes or no? It was. That was predictive AI, which was there from decades, but we forgot that last few years, the whole generative AI is trying to rule over us and just saying that, okay, the world is going to a doomsday and we are losing our jobs. But actual importance today is all about how to stay human. And that staying human, because today we need to understand that empathy is something that AI can't show. AI can diagnose a disease, but AI cannot comfort like a doctor to a patient. Am I right or not? And this gen, especially the Gen Alpha, I know you have using the words called skibidis and the auras and the negative auras, you name it, like sigmas. I've been learning all those words of late. You are not understanding one thing, that you can change a lingo, but you can't change the empathy part of it. I know the whole crowd erupted the moment I say skibidi or the negative aura. Even the AI is learning that lingo, so that, I've been asking AI about the Gen Alpha language, and it is coming back to me saying with these are the words. You can create your own lingo, but you can't change the human empathy. And people often say, like, okay, the times are changing, we are changing, there's a generation gap. Yes, baby boomers had a problem with Gen X. Gen X had a problem with Gen Y. Gen Y has a problem with Gen Z, and Gen Z have a problem with the Gen Alpha. And tomorrow you'll have a problem with Gen Beta. But you need to understand the common thread is about staying human. And today we are forgetting that part of staying human, because there are patterns which don't change. And I'll tell you a very simple point. When we are young, we always want to stay with our parents. till 3 or 4, we always want to stay with our parents. And whenever we are staying with our parents, if a mom leaves us at our grandparents, at least by the night time, we have to go back to our mom or a father. At the same time, in the high school, we hate it when we stay with our parents. Because we want a sleepover, we want our own time, we want our own things. So whenever you have something, you don't appreciate it. Whenever you don't have something, you always seek it. So as humans, we are all seekers for something which is always not there. And that's where the whole AI thing comes into picture. Because AI is decreasing the time, but we are forgetting that it is working on the patterns which we have fed it. I was just trying to have my own fun with AI. I keep asking questions whenever the data, let's say yesterday or 2 days back, I was just asking AI, who is the current chief minister, who is the current US president? It still says Biden. Because the model didn't get updated. You need to understand that AI can't replace a human. You need to appreciate the fact that AI can do till a certain point of time, that it can never change a human as human, but it can always replace the tools which we are becoming. If we become a tool, not a human, we are replaced by AI. But if we are remaining human, AI can never replace us. I'll always give this example. Recently in my US trip, there was a cab which came without a driver. It was called as Waymo. And the Waymo vehicles can come anywhere if you just book it like an Ola or Uber, and will just come to your position and there's no driver in it. But just imagine, people say that it's not possible in India, nahi hoga, yahan nahi hoga, and stuff. But who said that lot of things in every 5 years, we keep changing? So the change is the only constant thing that you need to understand that will exist. And today's students, I know a couple of students I was talking to, the curators and stuff, they said, we need humor. We want someone to make us laugh. There was a lot of seriousness involved in the talks. I was just saying, most of the humor today we are lacking, because I'll tell you, I asked AI to tell a joke. AI can never tell a joke. And the English jokes which it cracks, or the local language if it translates also, we can never laugh at those jokes, and even it cannot make us smile. Always try with AI. You can always just ask an AI, can you just tell me a joke which can make me laugh? I bet you can't laugh. So most of the factors that what are boiling down, because majority of them are 11th standard, 10th and 12th, the high schoolers, you are taking up a career next, and you are feeling so disheartened. We all read The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. We always feel the road less traveled is that road that which we have to take it. And we feel so demotivated, saying that AI naukri le le raha hai. And again, there are parents who are working in IT companies who keep saying that there are layoffs because of AI. And there's a lot of noise on the dining table in the family, that there are no jobs are going off, and what happens to your career. Someone says, I have to take BBA, I have to take BTech, I have to take MBBS. But what you have to take is to be human first and to create a purposeful life rather than just having a process-led life. Because what is the purpose? Because the patterns are trained to an AI model, but a human can never react to a pattern. I'll give a small example. Recently in our own company, which is a team size of 50 people, we started doing a HR evaluation with a new AI tool. And there was one employee who was not coming from last 18 days because of a health issue. And the AI has evaluated attendance, AI has evaluated the whole thing, and it gave a report of a performance evaluation. And it gave a report saying that this person or this employee is not needed in the company because he is irregular. But the AI doesn't understand there was a personal loss and there was a health issue, because it doesn't have an empathy. So what is the point that I'm trying to convey to you? In this whole world of AI and the chaos, how are you being human? And how are you being relevant? And how are you curious? The art of asking questions is the art which we are all losing. Because we are prompting. we are not asking. And if you don't ask right questions, I'll tell you, in the coming days, there are places where the answers are given. You will get answers, but there are no people who will ask you a question. There is a Google Maps which will not take you anywhere unless you tell the destination to a Google Map. The Google Map can't take you anywhere because you have to tell where you have to go. The same thing works with AI. Unless you tell it, it will never tell what is the answer. Guys, the careers are great. There's a lot of, I'm an eternal optimist. And whenever I get a chance, even the curator, whenever I ask, who are the audience? Because I take an opportunity after COVID, we count every day as a blessing. We feel like whenever we are meeting humans, is there an opportunity to meet 100+ humans? We accept it. Because this is the blessing that which we are all counting every day. And you guys, I feel most of the Gen Alpha or the 17s or the teens or the Gen Z, the last Gen Z, which is there in this room, because this is the last Gen Z which is there in the room, you guys need to understand that stay close to your age. Don't become old way too much than your age. Don't try to become a 21 at 16. Don't try to be a 24. You will reach 24, guys. No need to hurry up. Whatever you need to do at 15, stay 15. Because you are hurrying it up. Because my cousin or a niece in the school at the 11th standard or 12th standard comes to me and says, the world is moving fast. I want to start my own company. I want to start my enterprise. I want to become an entrepreneur. My ideas are getting into reality, but I'm still in school. Don't worry. Stay calm and learn how to live a slow life. Because these days, the world is moving too fast. We need people who will slow it down and understand it. Because if you have substance inside you, you don't need external substances to increase the speed or slow the speed. Because the chemistry which is there inside the body, respect it, because the AIs can never ever replace a HI, that is human intelligence, because thus the HI is the new high, that there is no need of other highs which are required, where you need to go and search for those rainbows when there is no rainbow existing out there. So, God bless you everyone. Thank you.